Most Americans don't realize this, but every single month they are quietly losing money on car insurance. Not because they had an accident, not because they bought a luxury car, but simply because they never stopped to question the bill. You sign up once, you set auto pay, and life moves on. Months turn into years, and that number keeps creeping up. $10 more here, $20 more there. It feels small, so no one reacts. But by the end of the year, that's hundreds of dollars gone. And what makes it worse is that many people who are overpaying are actually safe drivers. No tickets, no accidents, clean record, yet still paying way more than they should. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone, and you're definitely not imagining things. Car insurance is one of those things we all need, but almost nobody understands. Most people believe the price they're paying is normal, fair, or somehow fixed. They assume insurance companies reward loyalty, so staying with the same provider for years must be saving them money. The truth is very different. Insurance companies don't survive by giving you the best deal forever. They survive by counting on the fact that most people won't check, won't compare, and won't ask questions. The system is built in a way where prices slowly rise while customers stay silent. And because the bill doesn't usually jump all at once, it never feels urgent. You just pay it and move on. What's really shocking is how many hidden reasons affect your price. Things you wouldn't expect, like where you live, how often you drive, your credit score, or even how long you've stayed with the same company. Many people are paying extra simply because their life changed and their policy didn't. Maybe you work from home now. Maybe you drive less. Maybe your car is older, but your insurance still charges you like nothing changed. In this video, we're going to break all of that down in a very simple way. You'll see why so many Americans are overpaying without knowing it, how insurance companies quietly make it happen, and most importantly, what you can do to stop wasting your money starting today. Most insurance prices don't jump suddenly. They rise slowly, quietly, and almost invisibly. This is one of the biggest reasons Americans overpay without realizing it. When you first sign up for car insurance, you usually get a decent deal. The price feels fair, sometimes even cheap. You feel relieved and think, okay, this is handled. Then you turn on auto pay and forget about it. A few months later, the price goes up a little, maybe $5, maybe $10. It doesn't hurt, so you ignore it. A year later, it goes up again. Still not enough to cause panic. But over time, these small increases stack up. After 3 or 4 years, you could be paying hundreds more every year for the exact same coverage. Insurance companies know most people don't check old bills. They know people hate paperwork. They also know loyalty makes people lazy. Many drivers believe staying with one company is rewarded. In reality, loyalty often costs more. New customers get discounts, bonuses, and lower starter rates, while longtime customers slowly pay more. It's not personal. It's just business. The longer you stay quiet, the more they assume you'll keep paying. Another big reason people overpay is simple mistakes that seem harmless but are actually expensive. One of the most common mistakes is never shopping around. Many people haven't compared insurance prices in 5 or even 10 years. They assume all companies charge about the same, which isn't true at all. Prices can vary a lot for the same driver. Another mistake is choosing coverage without understanding it. Some people pay for extras they don't really need, while others choose very low deductibles without thinking about the cost. A low deductible sounds safe, but it usually means a higher monthly bill. Many drivers also forget to update their information. Maybe you moved to a safer neighborhood. Maybe you drive fewer miles now. Maybe you work from home and barely use your car. If your insurance company doesn't know this, they keep charging you like nothing changed. Small life changes can make a big difference in price, but only if you report them. Ignoring these details slowly drains your money. The final piece most people don't understand is how insurance companies decide your price in the first place. It's not just about accidents. In fact, many safe drivers still pay high rates. Companies look at many factors that feel unfair or confusing. Your age, your location, the type of car you drive, and even your credit history can affect your rate. to people with the same car and the same driving record can pay very different prices just because they live in different areas or have different credit scores. Some companies also track how long you've been with them and adjust prices based on that. On top of that, many drivers don't realize that their habits matter. Driving less, parking in a garage, or having safety features in your car can lower costs, but only if the insurer knows. When people don't understand how pricing works, they assume the bill is final and fair. That's exactly what keeps them overpaying. Once you understand how these systems work, you stop feeling powerless. You realize the price isn't fixed, and you actually have more control than you thought. At the end of the day, overpaying for car insurance doesn't mean you did something wrong. It usually just means no one ever explained how the system really works. Prices go up quietly, mistakes go unnoticed, and life stays busy. Insurance companies count on that. But now you know the truth. You know that loyalty doesn't always save money, that small life changes matter, and that your price isn't fixed forever. Even safe drivers can be overcharged if they never stop to check. The good news is this is one of the easiest money problems to fix. You don't need a new job, a side hustle, or big sacrifices. You just need a little awareness and a few minutes of effort. Reviewing your policy, comparing prices, and updating your information can save you hundreds of dollars every year. That's money you can keep in your pocket instead of giving away without realizing it. So don't just close this video and forget about it. Take action. Check your insurance this week. Ask questions. Compare options. Share this information with friends and family, because chances are they're overpaying too. Once you understand how car insurance really works, you stop being stuck with the bill and start being in control of it.